1 police department.
Yes, hi there. I was wondering how I could go about getting some information regarding a relationship that the city might have with some private entities out there, private businesses, to kind of hand out formal warnings on their behalf. So like the business doesn't even have to tell them to leave anymore. The cops do. And so there's a couple of places in town where the cops have told us that they were given permission by the business owner, and so we figure there's got to be some sort of official, database on file or something. I know Safeway, they said that there was a notarized document for just that particular individual, and so we had an experience over at King Soopers and then also at McDonald's, and so we don't know if these are just separate relationships that each police officer has just with the business owners, or if it's like a full-on database, or where can we get some more information about all this in general.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you're trying to get information about the people in general, or
like, do you guys keep an actual database yourself on file of like what relationships you have, like what trespassing contracts, we'll call them, to give you permission to be an agent for the business? Because, real quick, naturally, background-wise, for a trespassing charge, business owner has to tell somebody to leave, and then if they don't leave, the business owner calls on the cops, and cops arrest them for trespassing. There's very, just kind of cut and dry. And so the business owner, at least in the jury instructions for like the state statute for trespassing, it always has to say that the owner or an authorized agent gave them that notice. And so in other places out around the country, like in Florida, there's that just happened to be one place I saw the case law, but there's a theme that business owners don't necessarily can have that luxury of having the police do that because the police are doing it kind of on police time, and so it basically was based on very little public interest to uphold these private entities' policies, basically. And so usually things aren't on file, and so we were a little shocked to hear a couple of things to be on file, or at least one officer had said that there was a notarized document that she had with Safeway over on east, just west of Main Street, right there. South on Main and First, I think. So that we know something exists somewhere, and so we figured we'd ask if there was something that you guys had, like an actual documentation that you have passed amongst yourselves, if there's any sort of, general guidance on trespassing relationships or contracts, or if this is just kind of something that popped up with these businesses that I'll have to bark up that tree separately.
All right, yeah, let me put you on hold for just a second.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Yep, still here.
Hi, is it all right if I grab your phone and name and phone number and get you a call back?
Sure. And real quick, if I may say, I figured out a better way to word it. It's really simple. Are cops registered agents of any of these businesses? And is that something that you guys have written down anymore, or if it's just kind of like a word-by-mouth thing? And so, I know that there's one notarized document somewhere for Safeway, but we were concerned about, like, say, King Soopers, that there was no prior relationship whatsoever, or that there was just something not on file, and then they basically kind of did it live. We're just curious if they did it live, because then we could go and see if that's legal or not. Usually somebody has to have some. We've seen in other jurisdictions. We pulled them up online, like a trespassing. Here, let me just get the wording really, really quickly because I just had it a second ago. It is right here. It's like a contract trespass program, and so this was for Portland, Oregon one, and they basically explained how, the business owners for specific businesses that sign up for this contract program, that they kind of pre-authorize the police to act as their agents for issuing only trespassing warnings. Like if they're on the property after hours and the business is closed, just like a hey, get out of here, like a formal, like just a private notice. And then only after that, it just simply is convenient because the cop's right there. Can he go ahead and arrest them if they simply refuse to leave? And so that little pre-authorization there of handing it over to the cops, from what we can gather here in other jurisdictions, there's always some sort of paperwork guidance or a contract or agreement. Like I said, Safeway, they evidently have a notarized document. We would love to just see any and all information regarding all that, specifically King Soopers too. That was mostly our concern.
Okay, cool. So let me grab your name and phone so I can get back to us on this. So first and last, please.
I appreciate it. It's William Montgomery. And I can be reached here
what's a good phone number?
At 970-825-4421. But
4421?
Yep, but that doesn't have a voicemail. So if you can't get hold of me there, just leave me a voicemail at this other line. It's 970-412-5463. 5463.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty.
Thanks very much. Hopefully that makes sense. We'll see. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.